March 30, 2021, an open letter to the Honorable Congresswoman Karen Bass, Chairwoman of the Congressional Black Caucus, Washington, D.C. Dear Congresswoman Bass, my name is Dagnachew Teshome, and I'm one of thousands of your Ethiopian-American constituents who have supported you over the last 2 decades. I'm writing to express my outrage at your support of the Tigray People's Liberation Front, a terrorist organization, and your brazen disregard for my birthland, Ethiopia's sovereignty. I'm currently in Ethiopia. I've been here traveling, including in Mai Kadra, where the TPLF's militia called Samri killed close to 1,000 ethnic Amharas before they fled to the Sudan. Had I been at home in Los Angeles, I would have joined my fellow Ethiopian-Americans, your constituents, at the demonstration in front of your Los Angeles headquarters 3 weeks ago. Your reckless suggestion during Secretary of State Blinken's hearing in Congress that peacekeeping forces get deployed in Ethiopia is nothing short of a declaration of war against a sovereign nation, my birthland, Ethiopia. I would like you to realize that the dagger of betrayal that you plunged into our collective hearts will never be forgotten. For reasons incomprehensible to my community, you have chosen to use your public office to give credence and attempt to restore the TPLF, an organization registered by the US government as a terrorist organization, back to power. Over the last 27 years, the TPLF has done everything in its power to divide Ethiopia, a mosaic of over 80 ethnic groups along ethnic lines, and start inter-ethnic conflict throughout the Horn of Africa. Congresswoman Bass, what you have done in supporting the TPLF and undermining the sovereignty of Ethiopia is to set precedents, a new law for the US foreign policy, one that aims to spearhead a neo-colonial agenda of pitting the over 3,000 different ethnic groups in Africa that speak over 2,100 different languages against each other. Over the last 15 years, my community, your constituents, have met with you numerous times and provided you with an abundance of first-hand evidence that document atrocities committed by the TPLF over the last 27 years. A few years ago, we even brought a TPLF torture victim, Mr. Habtamu Ayalew, to meet you in person and recount the blood-curdling accounts of horrific torture he endured, supported by certified medical records. Needless to say that you and your staff shed crocodile tears at the time. Shame on you. You have brought an everlasting disgrace upon your public office, an everlasting shame that will not be forgotten. Not that I believe that you and your colleagues in the Democratic Party are unaware of these facts, but just in case you conveniently forgot, the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, the very forces that you demonize and accuse of fabricated charges of human rights violations, have served all over the world from South Sudan to Rwanda with exemplary discipline. Need I remind you as well that it is the Ethiopian National Defense Forces that fought Al-Shabaab for 2 decades so that American Marines did not have to die in Somalia? Did you forget that it is the Ethiopians, my people, who died on their behalf? You, the United States of America, owes a debt of gratitude to the Ethiopian National Defense Forces. Your betrayal is diabolical. You have proven to us that you and your party are flawed. You lack the political integrity to take a consistent stance with moral fortitude. Although many of us have substantive differences with the Republican Party on many issues, the Republicans, with all their shortcomings, say what they do and do what they say. Unlike you and your party, They have political integrity, consistency, and moral fortitude. Come the midterm election, we will work tirelessly to ensure that the Republican candidates get elected to offset the balance of power in Congress. I would like to take this opportunity to call on the Republican Party, GOP state leadership, to reach out to the African diaspora, including Ethiopian-American communities in all 50 states. We shall do the same. We are willing and able to help during the midterm election and beyond. In conclusion, I would like to say that you, Congresswoman Bass, have been a disappointment. You have proven to be the archetypal personification of a deceptive politician. I'm eternally disappointed. I say farewell to you and the Democratic Party. Dagnachew Teshome, Los Angeles, California.